If your car feels sluggish, vibrates, or is guzzling gas, your engine is slowly dying. But today, I'm showing you how to make your engine run like new again. Most people ignore these warning signs because they don't know how to fix rough idle or power loss. And honestly, the manufacturers want it that way. They want you to skip the essential engine maintenance that keeps cars alive past 300,000 miles. I'm exposing 17 simple fixes that reverse years of neglect. Don't let your engine fail early. Let's get to work. The air filter performance myth. Many people think any air filter works, but a cheap one is like trying to run while breathing through a straw. A low-quality filter chokes your engine and can slow your car down by 11%. Spending just $10 more on a premium filter lets your engine breathe easily while keeping dirt out. It's one of the simplest car maintenance secrets. Hidden battery voltage leaks. Just because your car starts doesn't mean the electrical system is healthy. Modern cars are like computers on wheels that need steady power. That white, crusty gunk on your battery terminals blocks electricity, preventing the battery from charging and starving the engine of power. To fix this, your car's computer might change how the engine runs, causing a rough, shaky idle. Cleaning those terminals with baking soda and water is a simple way to ensure your engine gets the steady voltage it needs. Engine mount collapse. If your car shakes while you're stopped in drive but smooths out in neutral, the problem isn't your engine, it's the parts holding it in place. Your engine sits on rubber mounts that soak up shaking. Over time, these rubber pads dry out or leak, letting the engine's vibrations rattle the whole car. Replacing these worn-out mounts is a simple part of high-mileage engine care that can make an old car feel like a luxury vehicle again. Belt tensioner weakness. If you hear a squeak or chirp on cold mornings, this is a warning sign that your engine belt is failing. That belt is held tight by a spring-loaded part called a tensioner. When the spring weakens, the belt slips and the tensioner bounces, which can damage expensive parts like your water pump. To avoid big repair bills, always replace the tensioner and the belt at the same time to keep everything running smoothly. Burnt power steering fluid. If your car whines or groans when you turn the wheel, your power steering fluid is likely old and dirty. This dirty fluid ruins rubber seals and causes expensive leaks. You can fix this yourself using a turkey baster to suck out the old fluid and replace it with fresh oil. Doing this a few times cleans the system, silences the noise, and saves you from a massive repair bill. Contaminated brake fluid. Brake fluid naturally soaks up water from the air over time. This is dangerous because while brake fluid can handle extreme heat, water cannot. If you brake hard, that trapped water turns into steam, making your brake pedal feel soft and spongy instead of firm. To keep your brakes safe and responsive, you should flush out the old fluid and replace it every 2 years. The lifetime transmission fluid scam. Don't believe manuals that say transmission fluid lasts forever. This is usually a tactic to get you to buy a new transmission once the warranty ends. The protective cleaners in the fluid eventually wear out. Draining and replacing it every 50,000 miles keeps the pressure high and ensures your car shifts gears smoothly for the long haul. Driveline Fluid Breakdown. The heavy gearboxes between your wheels use thick oil but have no filter. This means tiny metal shavings from normal wear stay trapped in the oil, turning it into liquid sandpaper. Changing this fluid every 40,000 miles helps parts spin easily, protecting your car and improving your gas mileage. Coolant Acid Corrosion. When coolant gets too old, it loses its protection and turns into acid. This acidic fluid eats away at the different metals inside your engine from the inside out. This causes hidden rot that leads to expensive radiator leaks and engine failure. Flushing your coolant every 4 years stops this acid from forming and keeps your engine healthy. The PCV Valve Pressure Cooker. The PCV valve is a tiny part that causes massive problems when it fails. If this valve clogs, pressure builds up inside your engine and forces oil to leak out of the seals. This creates messy leaks and thick oil sludge. To test it, just take the valve off and shake it. If it doesn't rattle, it's stuck shut with carbon. Replace it immediately to stop your engine from blowing out its gaskets. Clogged fuel filter issues. On older cars, a clogged fuel filter overworks your fuel pump and blocks gas from reaching the engine. This causes the car to struggle or jerk when you speed up. A simple sluggish car acceleration fix is replacing this filter every 30,000 miles. It saves your expensive fuel pump and keeps your engine running with full power. Dirty MAF Sensor Deception. The mass airflow sensor is like your engine's nose. If its tiny wire gets coated in dust, it can't weigh incoming air correctly. This forces the computer to guess the fuel mix, cutting your gas mileage. Using a special spray to clean the wire is an easy way to restore lost horsepower and efficiency in minutes. Gunked Up Throttle Body. If your car idles low or stalls, a dirty throttle body is likely the cause. Black carbon gunk builds up around the internal valve, making it stick instead of moving smoothly. Performing a throttle body cleaning DIY until the metal shines will fix your shaky idle and make your gas pedal feel much more responsive. Worn spark plug gaps. Even if your car starts, your spark plugs might be failing. Over time, the gap they spark across gets too wide, forcing your ignition coils to work harder until they burn out. This causes the engine to stumble. Replacing plugs every 60,000 to 90,000 miles restores power and prevents expensive coil failures. Slow oxygen sensor response. Oxygen sensors live in the hottest, dirtiest part of your exhaust. Over time, they become lazy, reacting too slowly to your engine. This can waste 15% of your gas long before a check engine light even turns on. If you have over 120,000 miles and poor gas mileage, replacing the top sensor is a smart way to save money at the pump. Restricted fuel injectors. Your fuel needs to spray as a fine mist, not a solid stream. Over time, waxy gunk from gas can clog the tiny holes in your injectors, causing them to dribble. This makes your engine run poorly and creates dirty carbon buildup. Using a high-quality DIY engine cleaning additive every oil change will strip away that gunk and keep your fuel spray perfect. The GDI Intake Carbon Clog. Modern GDI engines have a flaw. Fuel never washes the intake valves, so they get covered in gunk. By 60,000 miles, this carbon chokes the valves and blocks 20% of the air. If you have GDI carbon buildup symptoms, you may need a walnut blast cleaning. It scrubs away the hard carbon to make your engine run like new again.